March 2024 sales in Greater Toronto area were lower as compared to the March 2023, but sales were higher than the previous month of February this year. However, the number of new listings increased substantially year over year, but due to increasing number of buyers, the result was that the average selling price was continued to go up after a flat last quarter of 2023. Hi everyone, I am Ravi Bagla and welcome to our channel Ravishing Homes powered by Remax Realty Services. In this video, I will share the sales data of Toronto Real Estate Board for the month of March 2024. Last month, home sales were down as compared to March 2023, but that is an old story. But good thing is the listings were up as compared to March 2023. In the first half of last year, real estate market started to pick up, but with two rate hikes that flattened the market again. There were 6,560 sales throughout the TREPS MLS system in March 2024, down just 4.5% compared to the March 2023, but sales were up by 17% as compared to the February 2024. In February this year, we had around 5,600 sales. Home sales and prices are trending higher because of competition between buyers as everyone is expecting a rate cut. This has encouraged the potential buyers to come back to the market, especially the first-time buyers. Houses, those who are not selling in the last part of 2023, are now getting sold over asking. Sellers are also more realistic now and now they are more open to negotiation. As a result, new listings were up from March 2023 and February 2024. As I mentioned, there were 6,560 sales throughout the TREB MLS system in March 2024. In GTA last year, in March, there were 6,868 sales. It means year over year dip of 4.5%. That is not that much, given the fact that this March had less days to work also as Good Friday was in March this year instead of April. As I mentioned earlier, new listings were up as compared to both last year March and this year February, which is a very positive sign for the real estate. Listings were up by 15% as compared to the March 2023. This March, 13,120 new listings came to the market, and last year we had 11,394 listings this month. Listings were up by 15% from the February also. In February last year we had 11,300, or in this year we had 11,396 listings. We have seen improvement in real estate market since the start of 2024. Buyers' confidence is coming back. It is normally seen in the last few years the markets are positive at the start of year due to the less inventory. Another reasons are normally people's mood is very positive in the new year and people make new resolutions. For many, buying a house is one of them. Average selling price was $1,121,000 in March this year. It is up by 1.3% as compared to last year March, and similarly like in February also it was 1,108,000. If we talk about Toronto, 2,308 houses were sold. In 2023, in March, there were 2,521 homes sold in Toronto. It means a dip of 8.5% in sales comparison with the March 2023, but sales were up by 17% as compared to February 2024 when we had 1,971 homes sold. So this is a good news. In Toronto, average prices were up by 3% if we compare to March 2023 and up by 1.4% as compared to February 2024. Average price was $1,087,000 in March this year as compared to $1,054,000 in March 2023 and $1,072,000 in February 2024. So prices are going up in last couple of months. In rest of Greater Toronto area, there were 4,252 homes sold in March this year. Sales were down by around 3% as compared to the last year March, but sales were up by almost 17% if we compare to the February 2024. In February this year, we had 3,636 sales in rest of Greater Toronto area. In rest of GTA, average price this year March and last year March were almost similar at around $1,140,000. Let's talk about new listings. Listings were up in both Toronto and rest of GTA. In Toronto, last year in March, there were 4,380 new listings, and this number has gone up by 13% to 4,919 in this year March. Similarly, listings are up by 13% as compared to February this year also. In rest of GTA in March 2024, we had 8,203 new listings, and that number is now up by around 16% as compared to both March 2023 and February 2024. Now, if we dig little deep into the home type sales and prices in Toronto, detached home sales were down by just 2%, but semi-detached home sales were up by 10.4%. Townhouse sale was up by 2.6%, but we saw a sharp decline in the condo apartment sale, which was down by 15% as compared to the March 2023. But if we compare these prices to the February 2024, detached prices were up by around 14%, semi-detached were up by 22.6%, and townhouse sale were up by 24.2%, and the condo apartment sale was up by 17%. Although sales are down as compared to the last year, but if we see the current data, sales is moving in the upward direction, and that is good for the real estate market. In rest of GTA, biggest dip was seen in the condo apartment if we compare to last year, which was down by 7.5%. Detached sale was down by 3.3%. On the other hand, townhouse and the semi-detached sales were up by 0.7 and 0.8% respectively, which is not much as compared to the last year, but significantly higher than the February this year. Detached sales were up by 16%, semi-detached sales were up by 26%, townhouse and condo sales were up by 14%. So it's a big jump in the sales in regard to February 2024. There is not a significant difference between the average prices of house in Toronto in March 2024 and March 2023. In Toronto, average price of detached was $1.7 million in this year, March also, and the last year March it was also same. But it's up from February 2024 when it was $1.65 million. Semi-detached average price was $1.3 million in March 2024, up from $1.26 million in March 2023. So there's a jump in the price of the semi-detached average price. Average price of townhouse was almost $1 million, and it was up from $973,000 in March last year and $970,000 in February 2024. Average price of condo apartment was almost similar at around $730,000, like as compared to both March 2023 and February 2024. Now, if we talk about the rest of GTA, average price of detached was around 1.4 million. It was almost same as in March last year, but little up from the February this year when it was $1.38 million. Semi-detached average price was $1,010,000. It was $988,000 in March 2023 and $998,000 in February 2024. Townhouse average price was $925,000 this March, and it was almost similar in last year March and February this year. Average price of condo was $647,000. It was again like same as compared to the March last year, and little up from the February this year when it was $639,000. If I talk about sales in some cities, in York region, Richmond Hill had 199 sales, 300 sales were in Markham, 318 sales in Vaughan. In Peel region, Brampton had 510 sales, Mississauga reported 581 sales, and Caledon had 70 sales. In Halton region, Burlington reported 236 sales, Oakville 266, Milton had 155 sales, and Halton Hill, which will go to Georgetown, reported 61 sales. In Durham area, Ajax reported 101 sales, Pickering 119 sales, and Whitby 164 sales, and Oshawa had a highest of 270 sales. In Waterloo area, Kitchener had 252 sales, Cambridge reported 137 sales, and Waterloo had 132 sales. Sales might be less than the last year March, but sales were up in almost all the cities as compared to the February 2024, which is very motivating for the real estate market. After a slow performing market in the last quarter of 2023, market has started to pick up again in the last couple of months. Whenever there is a change in the interest rate, real estate market reacts to that. The Bank of Canada did the last rate hike in the month of July 2023. After that, market went down a bit, but after that it got stabilized. And now, when people are habitual of the rates, more buyers have adjusted to the higher rates. There is a positivity among the potential buyers for the future of real estate market. Buyers are aware that if interest rates start dipping, there will be more competition in the market and bidding wars will be again start. Still, there are bidding wars in market, especially for the first time home buyer. As you saw in this monthly report, market is again on the path of recovery. Listings are increasing, sales are going up, average prices are climbing up. Once the rates will start going down, market will absorb the new listings and the tighter markets will drive the prices up. In the past few days, There's a pressure on the market. Buyers have started to come to the market, as I mentioned earlier, especially the first time home buyers who were sitting on the fence waiting for interest rates to stabilize. Prices have gone up, particularly for the properties under $1 million due to the high demand and low inventory. This month again, there was no change in the policy rate. Homeowners are now expecting a rate cut in the next meeting in June 2024. Thanks for joining me today. I help people just like you buy sell their properties and I would be happy to assist you. Also, if you are looking for additional questions or something specific, please feel free to message me, call me, or send me an email. And for more information on Greater Toronto Area, check out some of our other videos or visit my website at houseo.ca. Thanks for watching. I am Ravi Bagla with Remax Realty Services. Thank you.